going, everybody? Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. I certainly hope you're having a good one because I am excited to be back. Things are going stupidly well. They just are. Things are going stupidly well right now for the old transportation company. We're currently sitting on $1.3 million, which honestly, in the grand scheme of this game, isn't actually that much money. But since we've just built our first train line, which, interestingly, why did it not pick up? Oh, it didn't pick everybody up because it's full. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, that's a thing we're going to have to deal with. We might need another train, looking at it. Because this guy... Yeah, there's a lot of people waiting. We might actually need another train, but that's going to have to wait. Because what I said we were going to start with today was trams. And I don't know why I said that so dramatically, but that's what we're going to start with. We're going to start with trams because I realized I never use trams and I want to because they're kind of cool. So let me go ahead and put a tram depot somewhere. I'm thinking we'll go for probably here-ish is a decent little spot for it. So we'll just throw you right about there is probably fine. And then we need to go in and upgrade some of the roads. So, wait, player ownership, what? I have no idea what that means. Interesting. All right, well, we'll go ahead and upgrade some of these roads. And the thing is, I would love them to be wider, but to move buildings, it's going to cost me a ridiculous amount of money. So we're going to try and avoid doing that. But what we can do is basically run some trams kind of around like this. So around the entire town. And we'll go to there. We'll go up to here. And I just want to see how this goes. Because again, I never use trams. I just don't. And I'm actually going to go a little differently with the trams. I'm going to go out that way. And we're going to come down in here. A bit like that, right? Because I think we could probably get away with changing some of this. I really do. I think we could get away with changing some of this. Like, we might need to move some of these stations a little bit. So, you know, this station here. In fact, you know what? Let's just get rid of the Brightlingsea loop for now. It's not making that much money anyway. So, manage line, Brightlingsea loop. There's vehicles on the line. Well, of course there are. All right. Well, there's only 4 of them anyway. So, manage vehicles, grab them, and sell them. So, those are gone. Then the loop itself is going to need to go away. And for some reason this stop just updated, but I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna remove the stops as well because I want to completely. I'm actually just gonna let the game run while I do this as well. There's no reason to keep it paused. I'm just gonna remove all the stops because I think we could get them to be a little bit better. And I'm also thinking we're gonna do a combination of things. We're gonna have the trams that run around the entire town, and then we might have stagecoaches come into the town. That might not be a bad idea. Or actually, looking at it, there's something a lot more interesting we could maybe do, which is run a tram line through the middle of the town. We could do that, and I think that would be kind of cool, actually. Although I'm also going to be moving. Oh my god. So moving buildings is not really something I'm thrilled about. Very expensive to move buildings as well. So if I went on that road, I wouldn't have to move buildings. So let's just do a small little tram line there. Then we'll just do that, right? And I think that'll be okay. Although it's a little weird that this one is... you know what? I can afford to move these. It's very expensive to do it, but we can afford to do it. So there we go. And I think that'll be fine. So let's go to buildings. Let's go to bus/tram stop. And they're going to be going on the right side of things. So we'll start here. We're going to go here. And I'm going to just do a lot of stops along that kind of central bit. And then what I'm thinking we do is we come up to here. And we just have this loop the entire way around this side of town. And I think that'll probably be for the best. And then I'm not entirely sure how we go down there. I guess down to the train is the other tram line. So what we do is we go to this side of things and then we come around here. This is going to be a little weird, actually. It is going to be a little bit weird. Not 100% sure that I want trams looping around in the weird way that they're probably going to do it, but I think we're going to have to. So that's fine. We'll just bring this around. We'll tolerate it. We'll see what ends up happening. We'll hope for the best. And this guy is going to go to there. This guy is going to go to about there. You're going to go to there and to there. And that will be a set of tram loops. So let's figure this out. What we're going to do is go from here down this way and up to there and over here. And basically, we're going to have 2 loops going around the entire outside of the town. And I kind of sincerely hope it works out for us, because if it doesn't, it's going to be a bit weird, but you go there. So that'll be 1. And we'll get this set up so it's going to be, oh god, tram. Oh god, I can't do TP. What can I do? What do we do for passenger trains? I guess just T. It's just tram, isn't it? So BRIGHT, Breitling C, tram, tramp, no, tram, tram loop 1. And that'll be fine. Oh man. All right. So that's 1. And then what we want to do is add another one that goes in the opposite direction. So you go around this whole way here. So just around a bit like this. We're going to have you stop there. There. We're going to have you stop there as well. Wait, hold on. It is stopping there. Then here. And back to the start. So that's fine. So that's going to be the 2 loops going around the town. And we'll just go ahead and copy, paste, and rename. There we go. So Breitling C is yellow. So you are going to be bright yellow. And you are going to be bright yellow. And that will be fine, is what I'm thinking. So let's have a look and see what we can do. We have horse-drawn streetcars. They're not exactly the most exciting thing, but we'll do 10 of them. Right? And then we'll grab them all and make them yellow. We'll grab 5 of them and we'll put them on the first loop, and then the other ones can go in the second loop. And I'm hoping that those are going to be kind of cool. I'm hoping those are going to be kind of popular. I'm hoping that, you know, eventually we can have some really cool trams just going around Breitling Sea. I don't know. I never do anything with trams, so this is new for me anyway. This is definitely new. Now, in terms of other issues, where's me train? Where is it? There you are. How are you doing? Are you full? No. All right. Well, that's actually a little bit worrying because there's not all that many people waiting to go places. So let's see. What are you doing? You are 238,000 and you're almost full, so that's good. Okay. Well, no complaints from me. This place has 25 people waiting. Up here has 12 people waiting. So I don't think we need a second train right now. I think we can get away with not having more trains. But I would kind of really like to start looking at pushing another station down to Stowe in the Wold. I think that might be a good idea. Although I did also mention in the last episode that we... It's tricky because I'm excited about building trains, but at the same time, we need to prioritize making more money and improving the towns that we have. So I think I want to prioritize either getting machines or goods into Sandy, because Sandy right now is not a destination. It is just somewhere that everyone goes through. So getting machines for Sandy, we are going to need steel because we can make them up here. So we need steel and we need silver. Now, steel we can make here, but we're going to need coal and we're going to need iron. We have coal right here. And the nearest iron looks to be down there. Honestly, that's not too much of a distance. And it also gets us slag. Now, it's 2 of each, but it's also 2 products. slag is actually kind of useful because what we can do with it is use it to make construction materials. Now, we're not going to be doing that right now because I think the nearest place to do that is like way over there. But it is a product, and that's kind of cool. Also, Tadcaster brick delivery, I feel like we could probably duplicate the number of vehicles in that and see how it goes, and hope for the best on that one. But that would be a way to do it, right? So we'd be able to get the steel to make machines, but where do we get the silver? That's kind of the other question, because I don't think we have any silver around here at all. So, yeah, looking at it, no, there's no silver nearby whatsoever. So that's maybe out the window a little bit. That's maybe not where we're going to be making machines. We can make them over here, which isn't the worst thing in the world. So that would be, I guess, coal, iron, steel to machines, and then forest, planks to machines, and then machines from here. Obviously, machines need to go to leak as well, so that actually would be a good little production line. And then bringing them back. So Brightlingsea wants machines as well, and so does Sandy. That could be a train line. That could be a train line. It might be worth having that as a train line. I just don't know. And what I'm also thinking is, I don't know that it's the best idea to use this normal steel mill down here. I feel like using the Brightlingsea one would be better, even though it's a bit more complicated because we got to bring these materials up to here, then down to here. But getting that slag right there is eventually potentially going to be good for construction materials. Though I guess we could flip the production at some point if we needed to. So I think that's what we'll do. So, how are we going to do this? We also have 2.6 million right now, so we do have a bit of money to burn through if we really want to. We also have tools production right here. So we could make both machines and tools for leak, which, let's be honest, you know, getting both of those into the one town would be great for the town. That's tempting. What else? Anyone else want tools right now? Potton wants tools. Winchcombe wants tools. Okay, we're going to have to do this. We're going to stop talking about it. We're just going to get this done. So, I'm going to need to go from this forest up here. So let's grab ourselves a bit of a road. And let's go. We'll turn the tram tracks off. We don't need them. We're going to come straight out. And we're going to be a little, because we have a little bit more money to get through, I'm going to be a little less careful on my roads following the curvature of the land. Not that I'm going to completely ignore it, just a little bit less careful. So this guy's going to come down, and ooh, hello, we got some new carriages, beautiful. We're gonna, oh god, let's not go too crazy here. We're gonna come down like this, and I'm gonna connect it to this road right there. So that runs really nicely. And then I want to avoid Crediton. I don't think we need to go through there. So let's have a nice straight road come out here. Let's have this guy sort of run like that. And this guy is going to sort of just run up, and I don't want to be, we'll add a little character to it. A little bit of a bend here and there. So something like this, it can run something like this, and it's just going to connect up there somewhere vaguely. That kind of makes sense. So up to here and to about there. And that'll be fine. So that'll save us time and going out into the town and all that. So that's going to be wood to planks. And then we need to bring the planks over here. So let's bring a road off of here. And let's see how direct we can make this, because I think this is going to have to curve sort of back a little bit. And I am going to turn this on because it looks like, yeah, there is a bit of a hill there. So let's just bring this along the hill through that forest. And we want to connect it probably to that intersection. So straight for a little bit, curve for a little bit, curve just, maybe not a little bit more. We'll curve a little bit here. And then hopefully we can just do this. And yeah, it cuts away at the terrain a little bit, but that's fine. 45,000 for that. Not bad at all. That is a very, very long journey for wagons to take, though. That's kind of my worry. It really would be great for trains to do it, but I don't think that's going to be an option. And that'll be the planks for this production. In terms of steel, it's going to be relatively easy. So what we're going to want to do is disconnect you for a second. Run a nice straight road off of there. Connect you very nicely to about there. And start curving this guy over towards that other road. So you're going to come out and go to there, basically. 230,000 for that. Seems like a lot of money, though. So I'll do it bit by bit. Although it might still end up costing me near 230,000 by the looks of it. Oh, it's absolutely not. Never mind. So 20 and then 56. That's all right. So that'll be coal, which can come down and honestly disconnect that bit for a second. And let's just continue this road. Right? So just continue this guy down. And I can connect it pretty much at that intersection or something. And I think that'll be good as well. So that way, connecting it, say, there, gives us a straight shot through. Which means this road is actually not needed at all. Like, in the slightest. But I think just because it was there, I'm gonna keep it. And we'll see if we ever use it. I have my doubts, but we might as well. So we have all that going. That'll be iron, that'll be coal, and that'll be steel. That'll be steel to machines. That'll be logs to planks to machines. And then we can take steel from here and go and make tools. And then that's machines and tools to leak. And then that can also be machines to Brightling Sea. That can also be machines to Sandy. And it can also be tools to Winchcombe as well. And also looking at it here, we have coffee berries, which can become coffee beans, which could become more food. So I'm thinking food production is going to be a pretty big deal in this top left part of the map. So food production for the entire map might take place up here. Maybe. That might be a little presumptuous. That might be a little bit me getting carried away a little bit, but it would be cool. It absolutely would be cool. Now, what I do want to do is I want to see, would it be quicker to have a road going through there than down and around? I feel like it would be. Let's have a little road that comes off of here and just sort of goes around this hill a little bit. It might have to go sort of over some parts of the hill, but that's okay. Because I think this might be slightly quicker than having these guys go down and around. It is going to cut away at the terrain a little bit, but that's fine as well. And it's just going to be a straight shot straight for the tools production there. Now, can I save some money there? I can. So a straight shot for the tools production. I guess we curve it sort of that way. And then we have it go this way a little bit. And then something like that. So that might be quicker. I feel like that will be quicker for these guys. And I'm also feeling like we should probably redo this entire sort of junction here because this looks like a mess. It really does. Let's make it a little bit nicer because that's slightly annoying me. Let's have you go straight up for a second. And let's see what we can do. So you... Hold on. You can go back. You can go back a bit as well. This guy can go here. Right? So out like that. This guy can come out like that. And we'll bring you guys back a bit as well. And if I just do a simple little thing like that, that's okay. Something simple like that is okay. And then this guy, I'm just going to curve up this way a little bit. So it's going to go a little bit further into the trees. Then down sort of this way. And to there. And that looks better. That definitely looks better. Okay. So now I need to set up some stations. Now we need to figure out where all the trucks are going and what's actually going on here. So I think We're probably going to want a depot or a depot down here in Leek. I think that's probably going to be something I'm going to be grateful for. So we'll do a little truck depot right about here. And let's see what we can do with this. So, oh man, there's a lot to figure out. Let's get our delivery spots first, I suppose. So we can kind of do both on one right there. So that's okay. Oh man. Okay. So now we do the sources. Let's do a single platform. So you guys are going to come in on they drive on the right. So I don't know how good this is necessarily going to be. Well, let's just do a platform on the right, I guess. And I can get away with there. So I think, well, I think I'm just going to go about there with it. Right, so that should be fine. I can't really extend it back too far, though. So actually, no, let's get rid of you. And I am just going to do it on the left side because that's going to give me more room to expand this. So if I go there with it, that's going to make it more expandable. And I also don't want tram tracks. We don't need tram tracks. So there we go. That's that situated. Okay, so that'll be coal coming down to here. Then in terms of iron, we're going to be looking at, why have I got the game paused while I'm doing this? I'm an idiot. It's back to the same, it's, you know, new series, same old issues every bloody time. That'll be a fine spot there for the iron. So that's where that's going to come from. Then they both get dropped off here and steel gets picked up. So let's do 2 on the left, 1 on the right. And the one on the right is where the steel gets picked up from. And I think the best thing to do here, honestly, is just put these guys right down at the bottom of this road. Just so that there is plenty of space. And, you know, I just think it looks cool. So that's going to be fine. So iron and coal come in, get dropped off. Steel gets made. Steel gets picked up. And what do we need? So we need 2 drop-offs and 1 pickup here. Although we have 2 places that want machines. Actually, we have 3 places that want machines. So, oh boy. 2 drop-offs and 3 pickups. So 2 left, 3 right. I guess that's how we're going to do it. So let's just get this guy right about there, I suppose. I don't know how well that's necessarily going to work, but we'll find out. 400,000 for that, by the way. Just to be clear. And then, now, yeah, so that's machines, right. We have 2 places that want steel, though. So we actually need another pickup down here. And then what we want to do is tools. And tools have 2 destinations as well. So it's 1 drop off, 2 pickups. So if we go in here, we're going to do 1 and 2. And we're just going to put this guy right about, say, there. And that's a lot. That's a lot going on, but I think it'll be okay. We just need to label all of this as best we can. So, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. So line 1. Let's do machines, right? So we'll do leak transfer to leak, which is going to be road cargo. And it's leak machines delivery. And that's 1. And it's that sort of pinkish color, and that's fine. So that's leak machines delivery. And then from here, we're going to do leak tools delivery. So road cargo, leak tools delivery. And that guy is going to be that same kind of pinkish color. So that's those 2 lines set up. Now what we need is this guy going down to here. And I think we're just going to call this a leak one as well. So leak, I guess, coal to steel production is what we'll call it. So leak, so it's coal to steel, right? And then we want another one, which is leak iron to steel. So road cargo, leak iron to steel production. All right. So that's that sorted. We are going to need to make sure both of these are the right color as well, which they now are. Then we need to, we're going to need to rearrange all of this as well. Let's set you guys both on terminals 1 and terminal 2. And that's okay. Let me have a look at these terminals up here as well. So that's one of the outputs, right? So let's have output on terminal 5. And that's fine by me. And then up here is 1 input and 2 outputs, if I remember right, because it's tools. So you are supposed to be terminal 3. And that'll be okay. And then down here, we're going to start a new line. And that's going to be to machines. So road cargo, leak, steel to machines production. And we want to get you the right color as well. We're going to need so many vehicles for this. This is going to be kind of nuts. But then you go on. So that's an input. So you are on terminal 1. And that's fine. So that's part 1 of it, right? Now we need planks. Yeah, we need planks. So now we do this. Oh boy, this is pretty full on. Let's do 1 platform on the right. Let's do 1 on the left, actually. And we'll just go ahead and put it, say, there. I think that'll be fine. So right about there, you're going to come down. You are going to go to here, which is going to have a drop off and a pickup. So we'll do the 2 of them, and we'll just do it opposite the building itself. So right about there. And then you are going to bring those planks down to here. So that's all going to be set up. Okay. Oh, man, this is a lot. Right. So that's going to be, what is that place? Stone East? So there's a place called Stone. Oh, what do you know? That's probably fine. I feel like we should call it Leak as well, though. Even though it is so much closer to Stone. So we're going to call it road cargo, leak, logs to planks production. And then another new line is going to go from there, and it's going to be planks to machines production. So road cargo, again, leak, planks to machines production. And we need to get all these the right color now. So you are going to be that color. You are going to be that color. Oh boy, that's a lot of lines. That is a lot of lines. Now, looking at these, we need you to be on terminal 2. Then the deliveries are 3, 4, and 5. And that's fine. Okay. That's pretty full on. That is pretty full on. We're going to need to balance all of this as best we can as well, which is going to be a bit of a struggle. But let's start with just buying vehicles, because we do have some choices here. And everything's moving one thing at a time, too, so that's actually going to be kind of useful for us. Well, actually, no, because this covered one can carry anything, but whatever. Let's do these flatbeds. Let's get 10 of them. And let's set them on the logs to planks line. Let me grab 10 more of the flatbeds. Get them the right color and put them on the planks to machines line. So that's that setup. Now we need coal and iron coming in here. So let's grab more vehicles. Let's go for... Oh, we can have those be flatbeds as well. So let's grab 10 of them, as we do. Set them to the right color. And it's going to be coal. We want to get another 10 of them. So right there. And we want to get them to the right color. And that's going to be iron. So that's going to be steel. Getting ready to go. Then we want to move the steel. So we want 10 of those moving steel to... Actually, we'll go for 20 of those. So buy 20, the right color. And we want to grab half of them because half of them are going to be moving steel to machines. And then did I not? Oh, I don't think I set up a certain line there, did I? No. So this needs a new line that goes from here up to there. And that is going to be, oh God, road cargo leak steel to tools production. All right. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Terminal wise. So that can go to terminal 1. And that'll be fine. So that's a lot. There's a lot going on there. Oh boy. Right. So you guys are all going on the steel to tools production line now. What else doesn't have vehicles right now is the question. So let's have a little look. What are we missing? Tools delivery doesn't have vehicles. Machines delivery doesn't have vehicles. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So tools and machines are going to be both getting moved in these ones. So we'll grab 20 of you, which we can't afford. So we'll grab 10 of you, I guess, for now. We'll set you to the right color and put half of you on machines delivery and the other half on tools delivery. And now we have iron production. We have coal production. We have iron production. We have log production. That's a lot of vehicles. That's a lot of vehicles moving out there, but that's huge. That's potentially going to be huge for us. Getting all of those things moving out to do all their different things. It's good. It's just going to take a minute before I think that makes us any money. But then the other thing is, obviously, you know, it's going to help Leak the town grow. But eventually, it's going to give us machines and tools for Winchcombe and machines for Brightlingsea. It's going to give us machines for Sandy, which was kind of the whole point. So it's good. It's busy, and it's going to be a money sink, but it's good. It is what it is. Now, how are you doing? You're full. Okay, how many people are waiting here? A lot. Ooh. Ooh. We might want another train. Oh boy, we might want another train. That's exciting. We have a lot of people waiting down here as well. We definitely want another train. Oh my God. Okay. So we can't afford it. It's very expensive. But we definitely want another train. Oh man. I'm actually kind of excited about that. How are we doing in terms of money per line anyway? So balance-wise, there's a lot, a lot of expenses. The frequency in some of these lines absolutely sucks as well. And that's going to be something to keep in mind. Is that, oh God, I'm just trying to get comfortable in my chair. These are all going to need balanced. Right? So, for example, iron and coal are 74 and 145 respectively. We are going to want both of those to be about the same. So let's pause. We'll keep this pinned. And what we want to do is get the coal production line, manage vehicles. So what is it right now? 145. So if I was to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and duplicate, that brings it down to 97. If I was to add 2, brings it down to 86. Add 2 more, brings it down to 77. Add 1 more, 73. That's fine. So those are going to be making deliveries at about the same time, which is what we want. That's okay. For planks and logs, we're going to need to bring that down as well. So let's try and bring the planks from 120. Oh, we can't afford it. Never mind. The point being, we need to balance all of those and get them to be all relatively even. It's just going to take a lot of money to do that, so we're going to be waiting a little bit. How are you doing in terms of money? 390,000. Not bad. And it's going to be full immediately. We really need another train. It's tempting to take a loan to do it, because this is kind of nuts. But with how quickly we're making money, I think think we'll be okay. I do think we'll be all right. Looking here as well, we probably want to start expanding some of these stations as well. But I think just letting everybody go out and do their thing is probably fine for now. Also, Crediton wants... Oh, it wants tools as well. Okay, that's okay. That is actually okay, because that means that we can... You guys want tools as well. There's a lot of production we can do around here. That's kind of exciting, I'm not gonna lie. Also, how are my trams doing? Doing pretty well by the looks of it. Very busy. How many people? 6? Do I need more? Do I need more? I'm gonna get more trams. Actually, no, because I'm trying to save money for another train. I keep doing that. I keep, you know, it's like, oh man, we really need another train. Oh, I could take a loan. Oh, why am I always broke? Why do I never have money to do anything? Oh, it's because I keep buying everything. It's like a constant cycle. Why am I broke? Why can't I afford all these things that I want? It's because I keep buying other things that I want. That's it's a vicious life lesson, I suppose. It's very true. I feel like a lot of us can relate to that particular life lesson as well. But let's take a quick look at the train and see how much would it be to duplicate it, because I do want a bit of an idea. So if I wanted to modify, it's 1.7 million. That's a lot. That is a lot of money. I think we can do it. I mean, I'm pretty confident we can do it. It's just going to take a little bit. I mean, looking at the charts at the minute, actually looking at the charts at the minute isn't good. Are we making money? We might not be. There's actually a really solid chance that because of all this new stuff that we have, we're not really making anything. That would be a bit of a problem, wouldn't it? Also, these guys are just, what are you doing? So steel to tools production, what are you doing? You're coming in to actually make a delivery. That's good. I should probably change this up a little bit, shouldn't I? So that the vehicles will have different places to go. But I don't know, that seems like a lot of work. We do have some iron in storage, though. I'm hoping that coal is going to be on the way. It absolutely is. And hopefully a good amount of it is going to be on the way as well. But that's going to be these guys starting to make money. That's going to be some iron in storage, meaning that as soon as the coal gets here, we're going to start producing steel. Which means eventually we're going to start producing machines. We should have these guys on the way down here with logs, which we absolutely do as well. This is exciting. I gotta be honest. I'm actually really keen to see this going. This all started from just putting some trams in here, and then this whole mess of lines and whatnot, which I would like to make more efficient. I gotta be honest. It is a bit of a disaster. I do feel like trains would save so much of this, but they're so expensive. They really are. They're so expensive. And I don't think we can justify, you know, more than a single train line right now, because this guy's constantly full and there's constantly people waiting. So getting another one. Actually, what is the frequency on that line? And is it even making me money? So balance. Oh, the train line's making loads with a 26-minute frequency. Oh, we're absolutely getting another one. We're absolutely doing it. And I might even take a loan to do it. Although, once he makes a drop off here, we might not need to take a loan. I need to, oh man, no, I can't keep bringing up the loan thing. I said we weren't going to go more than the initial 5, and we took an extra 2 million, so. No, we need to behave. We can almost afford another train. We need like another $200,000, and then we can afford the train. All right, so it's fine. Okay, we're like 100,000 off. We're less than 100,000 off. How much? Managed vehicle? Can I clone it? Here we go. We have another train. All right. So now the frequency should be about 13 minutes. Perfect. That's potentially going to be huge for us. Okay, so we'll let that guy go out. We'll let him do his work. It's a $1.7 million train, which, I gotta be honest, I love that at this stage of the game, that is such an investment. Because if I do my job right, eventually we're going to be looking at, 50 million a pop for a train. You know what I mean? I love the progression in games like this. I really do. I also, well, this isn't doing as good as it once was. South Shields is, it used to be overwhelmed. Now it isn't. So is it 1-to-1? It is 1-to-1. And we have how many places going? So 3. So for every, oh boy. So we need, oh God. So if the frequency of the Ashton line is 60, the frequency of the production line needs to be 20. Oh boy. Right. So brick production is what I'm looking for right now. So brick production has a frequency of 38. Then the, oh man, this is Ashton brick delivery is 108. So 38 for 4 and 4. So that's not bad. Brick delivery 115. Brick delivery 130. So, okay, that's, yeah, brick production, this needs to be lower. This frequency, it needs to be lower than 38. I don't think we can necessarily afford to get a bunch of vehicles right now. But if we could get 5 of these guys, which we can actually get a few more of them, which wouldn't be awful. That did bring it down to, oh man, where is it? Brick production 34. Yeah, that frequency needs to be lower. I wonder if it would maybe be a better idea to go in and replace some of the vehicles on this line instead of constantly duplicating the old ones. So we're just carrying stone. It'd be 1.32 million, 329 million to replace all of those. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money that we can't afford. But I think if we save up, because these guys can carry 5 or these guys can carry 4. And the idea, I think, is just get as much stone in here as we possibly can, as regularly as we possibly can, to just keep this going. I want this to be such a frequent delivery setup here. I want production to be nuts. I just want this thing to work out. But we'll see. We'll see how that ends up going. I think we can leave it there for today. I'm thinking that we got our trams. We got a second train. We got leak doing its thing. We got some planks being produced, which is beautiful. And thinking about it, that also needs to be a 1-to-1, doesn't it? So that's going to be a little bit rough. There's a lot of ratios that we need to figure out right now. There's a lot of ratios that we got to figure out. But at the very least, we have our 2 trains, and that's exciting enough for me. Is this the new one? It isn't. It might. No, it isn't. It's the old one. A lot of money. Lot of money right there. There is the new one. Are you full? Not quite, but that's all right. You're gonna be. 268,000 right there. It's now full, heading back. This guy is not quite full, heading down there. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there for today. I think we're doing pretty good. I think we're making pretty good money. I think this might be the start of the company just really taking off a little bit, which is very exciting. And hopefully it does. Hopefully we see really good money coming in. Because looking at this, I mean, that's good to see. Income 4.7 million, expenses 3.7. So no complaints from me. It's just that we are also spending so much on maintenance and upkeep and all of that stuff. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.